Hey guys, and I hope you guys are doing okay today. Today I want to give my thoughts and opinions and just overall take on the new stats based on Decisive Strike in Dead by Daylight. Now, Dead by Daylight tweeted these stats like 7 hours ago, so I'm kind of late, so I do apologise, but fuck it, let's get into it. So as you can see here on the screen, we have the before and after of DS. So the old DS before it got nerfed and the new one right now, the current DS. I believe they're basing these stats of 3 months of total progress of the new DS, so 3 months, which in my opinion is kind of an early way to like give like a true analysis of the perk, of how strong it is so far since the nerf. I mean, 3 months is not that long. I think they should have left it at least half a year, just my opinion, but it doesn't bother me. So before I actually go over and give my thoughts and opinions of the escape rate and the usage, it says at the bottom, it's a bit blurry, so I do apologise. So usage, percent of all loadouts the perk is using, okay, I already knew that. Escape, so percent of all matches where the perk is used that result in an escape. Okay, so I'll give my thoughts on that just in a second. So before it was 27% of the player base used it, and escape rate is 49%. After the current one right now, 49% escape rate, so still the same, and usage is 16%. So we lost 11% of the player base using the perk, which is cool. So the escape rates are still the same, and I think the devs are trying to say, oh, the perk's still solid because this is the exact same escape rate. But there's so much wrong with this statistic alone. Like, there's so much wrong with this escape rate, because this escape rate can mean so much shit. Before I even get into it, are they basing this escape rate of the new, like the current DS, the new one, the nerf DS, based on you actually getting use out of the perk in that game, i.e. stunning the killer with the perk and then escaping later on? Or are they just basing the perk of you escaping in general and you not having to use the perk in that game, you not having to use DS in the game and stunning the killer? I don't know what way they're basing it off. It does say at the bottom, but I'm not sure if they actually mean it that way. Okay, let's say if they are not basing it off you get to use out the perk, then that is a terrible way to show off, or just even like show anyone. Like, why would you show it to them? It's just stupid, right? Like, why? Devs? Like, why? Like, if that is the case, then why? I mean, that's not a really good way to show or just give your own analysis of how strong you think the perk is, because it means escape with no context. So you could be escaping not because you got use out of the perk, which is the whole way of them balancing it or showing it off. You could be escaping because the killer let you escape. The killer went AFK, the killer let you farm, I don't know, the killer DC, you having a key to escape, you getting carried by a team, so many different ways to escape. So I don't think this is a good way to show how strong a perk is, because you don't have to, if this is the way, you don't have to escape because you get used out of the perk. You can be escaping because of all the reasons I just said. So that's a really bad way to, in my opinion, balance the perk, and that's a bad way to say if the perk is good or bad, because at this point the statistics don't even based off the perk, it's just based off escaping with no context. So that's a terrible way to show the stats on it. So showing the stats, if that is the case, is useless, because what are you showing us? You can't say it's good, you can't say it's bad, because you're not showing anything based on the perk, you're showing it just escaping in general. Also, it's even worse because it doesn't show what ranks the escape rate is at. It just means 49% in general, so this includes every rank. I think it would be cool if it showed individual ranks, or even specifically red ranks, because I think this game should, it should be balanced of high ranks, right? Or the higher ranks, because let's say if you're new to DBD, for example, you're not going to go to another player who's new and try and like ask him for the best advice of a perk and what they think of it. You're gonna go with someone who has a lot of hours and experience in Dead by Daylight. You're gonna ask them about the perk and ask them to give their thoughts and opinions on the perk. that just makes the most logical sense to me. You're gonna go to the more experienced player, right? So yeah, I think basing this perk off the higher ranks is way more logical, because you're, as I said, basing it off the much more experienced players. Just my opinion, obviously. So yeah, that's already bad that they're basing it off any rank in general, because we can't really give a full brief analysis of how strong a perk is, because it's every rank, right? Individual ranks will make more sense to me, or just red ranks in general. That'll be a way more easier way to show the stats of how truly how good the perk is, or how bad the perk is, and just, as I said, individually showing different ranks. So red ranks, purple ranks, green ranks, yellow ranks, and bronze ranks. That's a way much more viable stat to show, in my opinion. But yeah, as I said, that's just if they are basing this stat of escaping with no context, then that's a bad way. But if they are basing this whole this whole stats of escaping well using the S in a match, then it's good. But at the same time, it's still bad, because as I said, it's just all the ranks in one escape rate. Then you can't really say the perk is good or bad, because it's all ranks in one. It would be way more clean and way more easy to give a true brief analysis of the perk if you are showing us the individual ranks escape rates of using the perk. That just makes way more sense to me. And yeah, in my opinion, I feel like them showing us off is pretty useless, because I cannot give a brief analysis, and no one really can give a true brief analysis if the perk is good or bad, because they're basing these stats of every rank in one, which is terrible. So devs, I don't know why you're doing this. Anyways, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know them. Click the description right now. Go ahead and follow at Souls' TikTok. Please help him get your friends and followers. Show him all the love and support he definitely deserves. It will mean a lot to me, and it will definitely mean a lot to Sailing, which is awesome. And the past has done really good double dead montages and really good edits on those montages. Better edits and better montages I can do in any game in my whole life, and I dead serious mean that. I just do. Honestly, you guys would actually love the montages. I'm not even kidding. You fucking would. His edits are so cool. So yeah, it would mean the world if you could click the description, show him all the love and support he deserves. Trust me, he loves his montages. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.